Hi guys, welcome to another maths tutorial brought to you by Direct Tutoring. Today we're going to have a look at questions 7 and 8 of the 2019 calculator paper. This is the third video out of 8 in which we go through each question and provide full solutions. So if we have a look at question number 7, it gives us a triangle XYZ as shown below. And it asks us to calculate the size of the smallest angle. Now, on a quick examination of the triangle, it's pretty clear that the smallest angle is going to be this acute angle here. So we're trying to find angle Z. Now, when we are faced with triangles of this arrangement, we instantly have to say to ourselves, which rule are we going to use? Is it going to be the sine rule or is it going to be the cosine rule? Now, in order for the sine rule to work, you must have at least one angle. In this case, we don't have any angles at all. All we have is three sides, which means we can rule out the sine rule right away. So we then have to make a decision as to which cosine rule we're going to use, and because we're looking for an angle, we're going to use the formula cos A equals B squared plus C squared minus A squared divided by 2BC. Now we're trying to find angle Z. So with the formula that we have here, the angle we're trying to find is capital A, which means if we call this capital A. Now, directly across from the angle, that side will be labelled as small a, because small letters denote lengths and the capital letters denote the angles. Now, these sizes here, the 8.5 and the 7.2, they don't matter if they are B or C. But in this case, we'll call this one B and we'll call this one C. Now, it's literally just a case of plug the numbers in and let's see what happens. So we'll replace B with 8.5 squared plus 7.2 squared minus 6.3 squared, all divided by 2 times 8.5 times 7.2. So cos A will equal 0.6895. Now we need to get rid of the cos from this side. Now with any trig equation, you can't just take this over as a divider because this is multiplying the a. So you have to take it across as inverse cos, which is written as cos to the minus 1 of the 0.6895. Now to get cos to the minus 1, you press shift and then cos on the calculator. And the value that you will get is 46.4 degrees. And that is your final answer for question 7. Question number 8 is talking about a traffic bollard which is in the shape of a cylinder with a hemisphere on top. And it gives us some dimensions. It's given us the diameter of the cylinder and the total height of the shape. And it's wanting us to calculate the volume of the bollard, giving your answer to 3 significant figures. Very, very important in being able to achieve 5 out of 5. Now this is weighted quite heavily, 5 marks for one question. Although if you take your time and break the question down, it is fairly straightforward. So we have to find 2 volumes. We have to find the volume of the cylinder and we have to find the volume of the hemisphere. So if we consider the cylinder first. Now the volume for a cylinder is V equals pi r squared h, because this is the cross-section area of the cylinder times by the total height. So it's this shape here, so the cross-sectional area of the cylinder times by the total height. Now, the 70, just make that a bit straighter, the 70 is for the entire shape. However, the cylinder is not 70 centimeters, because this considers the hemisphere's height as well. Now, if the hemisphere's diameter is 24, that means its radius must be 12. Which means if we do 70 take away 12, we are left with a height of 58. And that's the height that we have to use in this formula. So V is pi, the radius is going to be 12 squared times by 58. And that will give us, if we put that into the calculator, that will give us a value of 26,238.58 centimeters cubed. So that's us now found the volume of the cylinder, which is all of this here. So we consider the hemisphere now. The volume of a hemisphere, you can either do the volume of a sphere and then times it by a half, or the volume of a hemisphere is given by 2 over 3 pi r cubed. And we know the radius, so it's 2 over 3 times by pi times by 12 cubed. So the volume of the hemisphere becomes 3,619.11 centimeters cubed. Now, to find the total volume, it is literally a case of adding them together. So it's going to be 26,238.58 plus 3,619.11, which will give us a value of 29,857.69 centimeters cubed. Now, if we left our answer like that, we would get 4 out of 5, because the question asks to 3 significant figures, which means the 57 here will round the 8 up to 9. So your final answer is 29,900 centimeters cubed. And that is your final answer. Thanks for watching. Hopefully this video was helpful in solving questions 7 and 8. Please like and subscribe to our channel, and there'll be further videos on the remaining questions for the 2019 calculator paper following this one.